Hello, welcome to the third episode of the 1 vs 1 series on the flat map. To start, I have some grass to bale and then wrap, because we haven't fast forwarded time since the last episode, so I have to do it before we do. Of course, leave a sub if you aren't subscribed yet, and also check out Angelica's perspective, that is Girl Not Farming, on her channel. Link in description. So let's get on with these bales. This field is quite large, but it goes pretty fast with this baler, so it won't be a problem. For now, this one, I think soon I'll get an automatic one. I'll have to earn some money here and get it all sorted. The whole field is practically finished, so that went quickly. I'll get the wrapper and wrap it all. There aren't too many bales here, but I think I can make about 20-something thousand from it. That's the most important thing here, because we'll really need the money. This map is huge, we have a lot of land, but without courseplay it's going pretty slowly. Although, I already know that courseplay is in beta testing and the proper version will probably be available soon. I haven't tested the beta yet, but I think I'll have to do it soon, though I don't know if in this series. Because since we started this way, I don't want to suddenly change mid-series, just to not mix things up. So let's wrap these bales. I wonder what Angelica's doing. I think she was also working with bales. I'm not sure because I don't really look over at her. Maybe in a moment I'll be able to see what's happening behind that fence. Can't see anything. Nothing's there. Maybe she's sowing something because I also have a field sown here, so we'll have canola growing. Canola on this. Oh, there we go. By the way, speaking of my neighbor here, she's in the field. Angelica already came here to check what we're doing. I see her bales are already done. She's probably bored again. She's bored again because it's going too well for her. Like someone wrote in the comments, I saw they were terrified that I'm doing so poorly and she's doing so well. What happened? Well, I don't know what happened. It turns out we have a tough opponent here. Although, you know, it's a friendly rivalry. It's not the kind of typical rivalry you might expect. There's no reward or penalty for losing. But, you know, it's always more interesting when there is some competition. So, the last bale, and we're going to Angelica's to fast forward time. Everything is growing here. 1 day, I think 2 days. 2 or maybe even 3 days. We'll see. Click, well then 3. Let's make it 3. Since we're fast forwarding, let it be 3. 12,500. I've racked up quite a deficit, but we'll sell the pallets soon and see. We'll see if the pallets alone will cover it. From the pallets alone, but we still have a lot of bales, so we'll definitely make a profit. I think we could also go to the forest. Look at my mushrooms, you can see it all. Button mushrooms and something else here. I don't know what it's. Polish, because I have the English names, but definitely button mushrooms and something else, some other mushrooms. So we're selling. Oh! 16,000, right? Am I seeing this right? No, I misspoke. Not 16,000. Sorry, my notifications here are too small. But we have minus 14,200 in the account, so not 16,000, but 8,000. Yes. So now we're loading the bales. Trailer for now. I don't have an auto-loading one yet. Auto-loads have been released, so soon we'll be able to play normally, like in Farming 22. Normally. You know, normally our way, which means with auto-load, super strength and super speed, just to make things a little easier and spice up the series. Maybe we'll also do a realistic series like that. Maybe I'll do a realistic series. Yeah, I was thinking about that today. No. Well, I don't know exactly how I do it, but maybe we could do something realistic like that too. You can let me know in the description, in the comments, what description. What am I even saying today? Okay, these bales here have got my head spinning. So then, let's load a third level here. Why limit myself? Maybe our trailer won't tip over or break. Okay, so how many bales will that be? 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 bales will fit here easily. Many bales? I think we have exactly 18 bales. That's a perfect 18 bales. Yes, that's right. 18 bales. So everything goes to the sell point. How much money? 18 bales. 18,000. Oh, what happened? Angelica wanted to go for a ride on the trailer, as you can see. It happened so fast, I didn't even notice what was going on. She came in at full speed, but it's possible that I kind of cut her off, so I won't. I'm not going to defend myself here. That could have happened. Time to buy a combine. Time to buy a combine, so... This one here is too expensive. No, we can't get one that expensive. I wanted to get the more expensive one, so I wouldn't get the same one as Angelica, because there's only really one cheap one to choose from. In general, there's only one cheap one for 105,000. Besides, that's not a cheap combine anyway. It's an expensive combine, but well, for 105,000 plus a header, there's only one, so we had to get the same combines. As you can see, her combine just appeared in Angelica's shop. One like this is definitely enough for us for now, so there's no point in overthinking. Twice as much for a combine that will do the same thing, because, well, just because... Well, that's a mediocre deal, a mediocre option. I think we should also sell off the unnecessary things, like that mower from the first episode, because we own it, so I think now is a good time to sell it. This is the third episode, so it won't be some kind of weird cash injection. I'll start creating a new field here, a new slightly larger field. I think even bigger than that one, because I'd like to earn a bit more on this canola, and maybe later we'll plant something else on this field too. Whole corn or what else could I plant here? Potatoes. Potatoes, beets. From what I've heard, you can make some good money on beets. That's what FS Master says, I don't know. We'll have to check it there. But he said only if there's a sugar factory, a beet processing plant, because otherwise it's not worth it. It's not that profitable, but apparently beets are a good option, so I'll have to test it. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll test the beets in this series, but I'll definitely test in one of my series if they're really that profitable. Well, wood of course. Wood and wood chips. Going to mess with wood chips just yet in this episode. I think in the future, maybe even in the next episode, I'll do something with these wood chips. I'll have to plant some trees. Well, unfortunately the trees take a very long time to grow, so I'll have to do it through the shop. To plant the trees somewhere further away, so they're not so close, like I did in the previous episode, and just cut them down, grind them up and sell them. 1,000 liters costs about $1,000, so for every ton you get about $1,000 from this groundwood, from these wood chips. So it's pretty good, it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm just finishing this field here, or rather the worker is, so I'll have to sell it soon and see how much I make. I think I should get about 15,000 for this little patch here. It's a pretty big patch, not so small. Land of mine. Well, I was right. That much. That's how much it came out to, so I'll set up the machines here. I'll park the combine here so it looks nice, not just anywhere. And I can move on to working this field. I'll be doing it in installments as usual, so... well, it'll take a while for sure. Quite large. It's quite large, but a few passes at a time and it'll be fine. Thing will be done. A worker will do the sewing, so that won't be a problem. Oh, now I know what I wanted to say about that. 100,000 giveaway that I've already received everything. The shipment with the packages, or rather the packages, just the prizes that I want to give away, which are the Steel Series headphones, a Steel Series keyboard, 2 mousepads. I don't know if I won't keep one for myself because I also need to leave some of this equipment to have a representative part, let's call it that, so there's something to show that I use this equipment too. Well, if I recommend it, I have to use it too, right? And what else is here? I'm taking a quick look now, because it's all lying behind me. 2 mousepads, 1 set of headphones to give away for sure. 1 mouse. I won't give away 2, because the other mouse has to stay with me. Yeah, quite a bit of gear. But 2 mousepads actually, a mouse, headphones, a keyboard, and 2 farming games. And I'll be giving it all away through a post on Patreon. You'll just have to write under the post, which will be public, where you're from, and somehow convince me to send you this package. And then once I've chosen who wins, we'll sort out the shipping address and so on. So there will be more information on when exactly, with a special video for it. I'm just mentioning it now so you know how it will work. Okay, and in the meantime, I've started on the wood here. Wood chips, not wood chips, because I'll just be selling this as wood. But yeah, wood chips in the next episode, I think. I planted these trees here from the shop, as I said before. Unfortunately, tree growth here is so-so. You'd have to fast forward a really long time, or play with normal months, meaning 30 days in a month, for example, and 1 day is 1 skip day in the game, that's 1 real day. Not like now, 1 month, so the leases don't swallow us whole, and so that it's all profitable. But yeah, once again I encourage you to check the Steel Series link in the description. It will definitely help organize more giveaways like this in the future, so I'll be encouraging you. Very often, I think, at least, because it's a win-win for everyone, especially for you, because I don't really keep much of this equipment for myself, it's mainly all for giveaways, so really only you benefit, mainly you. And me. I benefit in the sense that I have something to give you and I don't have to buy it out of my own pocket. So it's an interesting option. Pull this tree. I feel like I've attached a bit too much here, although no, this tractor can handle it. I thought it would be worse. We have a sell point here, so I'm selling it right here. Let's go for another tree. I cut down a few of them there. Whole trees aren't that profitable. Aren't as profitable as normally, but well, as normally. I mean wood chips, of course. Profitable as wood chips, because wood chips are really much more profitable than just the whole tree, especially an ugly one with branches and so on. No way. If I had sold the same tree as wood chips, I probably would have made about 20,000 easily, I think. I don't know how much we made in total, but 10,000 at most, I think. Maybe not even that. This field done. Angelica definitely doesn't have a field this big yet, so we'll have an advantage here to sow something and maybe make around 70,000 on canola from such a large field. From 2 fields for sure, so that would be a pretty good cash injection episode, of course, because we won't be fast forwarding in this one. It will all grow for the next episode. I'll have to sow this soon, so I'll probably need a bigger tractor, because this John Deere here is okay. It's okay, but the seeder has pretty high requirements from what I know. especially a bigger one. So we'll have to invest a bit more here, but we have 56,000 after selling everything, so we'll definitely invest it in a tractor and a seeder. At the very least, because we'll see in a moment. The greenhouses here are tempting me, so maybe I'll build one right away because later I'll run out of money for it. But which one? This one's too expensive. I wouldn't have enough for anything. This one for 27,000. Fine. It will slowly start paying for itself. After a dozen or so months, the greenhouse will have paid for itself 100%. It'll be pure profit. Of course, I'm turning on automatic watering and lettuce production. Lettuce seems to work best here, at least for me. So, right? What's the deal with these seeders? They're expensive. The bigger ones are especially expensive, but we'll sort it all out. I don't need it anymore. It's awful. Someone wrote that in the comments and they're right. Someone wrote in the comments that this model is really ugly, but we needed it to start this series more from scratch than is normally possible. In farming, so this was the only working mod for smaller tractors, so... Well, it worked, working to the extent that it did, because the collisions were broken, but it generally worked, so that was its only advantage. It just worked and it was cheap, so that's how we started. That's what we chose. The field here is almost finished, just 2 more passes. Maybe I'll finish it right now. What do you think of these clouds? About how these clouds are now reflecting in the grass. Doesn't this look bad on a time-lapse? Is this? Or maybe I should turn them off, these dynamic cloud reflections. Does this look okay? You guys can let me know. Is it not distracting? Isn't it moving too fast? The time-lapse is sped up after all. Normally the clouds move much slower, but on a time-lapse it looks like this. A bit faster, and I don't know if it's annoying for the viewer. You can let me know how it looks to you. I'll extend this road here so that it looks like something. Farm of my... Although for now there isn't even a single shed or anything, and there probably won't be for a long time, but eventually I'll have to build something here. I'll decorate it like this. There's a road. You can drive, so I'll send a worker to this field right away. Let him drive around, let the worker sow. Well, this field here is quite large, but the worker can sow. I'm not buying anything else here for now. Let's buy it right away. Let's see what we can buy here. Kind of this New Holland. Quite nice, so I think so. What do we need here? A seeder. This one will be nice. Okay, so we'll also take seeds and fertilizer, of course. Close here. It's hard to drive up here to attach it, but somehow I managed. Because the vehicle spawn point is right in front of the shop door, so it's a bit close, but luckily it's still manageable. These machines aren't that big to have a problem with it. I'll send this worker here, and I'll take this one. Because this seeder has a direct seeding option, so there's no need to use a cultivator there. I'll use this tractor for something else. For something else meaning for mowing. Exactly, because I haven't mowed any grass here yet in this episode, and that can't be. There has to be grass mowing in every episode. Okay, I'll mark out a larger area for myself here. I need to press it, bale it, wrap it, and it will be ready to sell in the next episode for a cash injection. 2,137 in the account. Oh, now it's 2,112. Before it was 2,137. That's an interesting number. I'll just move the trailer with super strength course. Why not? Get back to mowing. This mowing is going pretty fast. 21 per hour. Especially with the triple mower, it's going well. It's going really well. In the next episode, I'll want to buy the mower that makes windrows. The one that makes windrows right away, so I won't have to drive with the bar. I will have to use the baler. Maybe we'll do something else in the next episode and won't make bales, but for example a silo, we'll build a silo or something. We'll see, we'll see. So the plan for the next episode is most likely to buy a silo. Of course, 100% to buy a mower that makes windrows right away, so I don't have to make them separately anymore. It will be a bit simplified. It'll be faster for sure. Task. It's mode here for now, so we need to make windrows right away. As long as we still have to make windrows. Well, unfortunately we have to, but first, since we still have a moment, maybe I'll sell more trees to earn a bit of extra money. I think that's a good idea. Yes, that's definitely a good idea, so let's sell some of this wood right away. Oh, my cat is jumping on the door here, yes. I'll just add a fun fact about the difficult recording conditions I have here. Cat is jumping on the door, on the handle, trying to open the door for me because I closed it so they would jump on my desk while recording and make noise. My two kitties, so... difficult conditions, as I said. Okay, that worker is still sewing over there. The other worker with the small tractor isn't sewing because he ran out. But we don't even have money to buy more, so we have to transport this wood anyway. I'll hook up 2 at once. We'll see if it can handle it or if it'll be too heavy. Even 3. Why should I limit myself? 3 it's going to be. The tractor will have to struggle a bit, but it's moving somehow. It's moving somehow, so let it be, let it. I'm not going to unhook this wood, we'll pull it all. 8 kilometers per hour. I see the speed is jumping a lot, but okay, it's moving, it's moving. We're almost there. I think I'll cut these trees a bit shorter. I don't know if it changes anything, but I'll just cut them in half to maybe improve the price a bit here. Okay, let's sell. 3,992 in the account. Well, if I were making wood chips, it would be over 20,000 for sure. But well, that's how it is. It is what it is, and we have to do what we have, which is cut down whole trees. Okay, I'll refill this one because we can afford it now, or maybe I won't. Let's sell it. Let's just sell it. Yes, let's sell it, and we'll sow with this cedar since it's finished anyway. So that's a better option after all. Okay, I'll just let it go and let it drive, and in the meantime I'll make the windrows. In the meantime I'll make the windrows and press and bale them. I'll wrap them. I won't hold this away. Of course, I always hold it after everything has fermented, so for now it will just lie in the field. We have a bit of windrowing to do here. I would even say, but it's better to have more and earn more than to earn too little, so that's for sure. So let's get on with these windrows. And you can write what you think about this series so far. Well, apart from the fact that I'm doing so poorly with making money, you can cut me some slack. But of course also leave a subscription. Don't cut me that much slack. Leave me a subscription, because I'd really like to hit that 1000 on this channel. I think we'll manage to hit it soon. I'll just post a few more videos here and we'll have that round 1000 subscribers. No, I was going to say that maybe for 1000 subscribers I'll do a giveaway for you, but it'll probably be a small one. 50 zloty pay Safcard or something, because that's 5 DAO, 5000. 1000, 1000, not 100,000, so I won't go too crazy here. For a big giveaway, you can take part in the one for 100,000 subscribers on Not Farming, so you have a chance anyway. Chance to get something there anyway, so it's perfect. Plus, maybe for 1,000 subscribers here I'll throw something your way, but I'll probably just paste it in the comments for you. I'll paste a PaySafeCard code for you, and I'll write that this is the price for 1,000. So it'll be something more like that. You'll be given a time, for example, when I'll add a post or something, and first come, first served. Maybe we'll do it that way. For now I've pressed and baled what we've made here. The worker is still sewing here, sewing. He's doing it quite quick. This cedar is a bit wider. So I'll take over and finish this last bit. You can see I've taken over because the straight driving is over. Now I've started to swerve a bit because the worker drove perfectly, and well, without GPS I had some minor problems here. It was a bit windy, it was blowing me around here and turning my wheel. You know how it is. There. The last strip. I left a few small gaps, but that didn't happen. You didn't see anything. Okay, I'll park it so it's not just anywhere. Otherwise, it gets so messy you don't know where anything is. This tractor isn't needed for now either. Finish making these bales and we need to wrap them. That's the most important thing, because if I don't wrap them, I won't earn anything. I won't earn anything because I don't want to sell this grass and time will be fast forwarded. To wrap, I simply have to wrap them. There's no other option. I think in the next episode we'll also need some animals. We'll have to buy some animals here. Probably sheep. Will probably be sheep, so yeah. And then we'll see. Maybe some others, but I think sheep and chickens. Chickens, yes, I think chickens too. First sheep, then chickens. For cows or something like that. I don't know if I'll want to. Maybe some goats. Goats also produce milk here, right? So it would be goats, and I don't know if anything else. Is there anything else I'd want to do with animals in this series? I don't know. Probably not. Probably just that. Okay, so the last bales here, almost. Still a few left. There are still a few left and we'll have to bale a bit more because we have 5 or 6 passes of baling left, so just a little longer and we'll have everything ready. $3,875 in the account. Much, but oh well, what can you do? We'll go deep into the red when we fast forward. I think about 20,000, maybe even 30 when we skip 2 months, 2 days, because we leased a lot of new machines, and in the last episode it was already minus 15,000. 12 something, minus 12. At the start of this episode. In the previous one it was minus 12 if I'm not mistaken. So now it will be about minus 20,000. There will be a lot to make up for, but the new greenhouse is in place. The mushrooms are working there. They're working. The mushrooms are being produced. They're growing, so we'll earn a bit there too. Of course, the bales. So these bales, I think. These bales will probably give us the most here. And we also have 2 fields to harvest, so we'll make money. I'll also get to those wood chips in the next episode. We'll test how it works with these wood chips. We'll be making wood chips and selling wood chips. Because Angelica made a lot from that wood. I have to catch up to her by making wood chips. Although she'll surely start making wood chips too as soon as she sees us making them, so. Or rather me making wood chips. I say we because I've just gotten used to it. So you have to forgive me if it bothers anyone, because it will be really hard for me to stop talking this way. It's probably from the live streams. It's like I identify with you all. It's plural meaning we, you and us. Fun fact, but probably no one paid attention to it, so so I guess it's not some big problem. Okay, we've got everything done, so that will be all for this episode, and in the next one there will be a lot more to do. So I invite you to watch the next episode.